Woman originally planned to surprise her husband by gifting herself as a present, but unexpectedly heard another woman's voice sweet-talking her husband. She quickly hid inside a box to eavesdrop on their conversation, learning that her husband not only took out a $10 million loan in her name, but was also planning to fake his own death and escape the city with his mistress, leaving her with all the debt. After the two left the room, the woman looked at the mess they left behind and a strand of hair from the mistress. She swore to herself that she would make her husband's fake death a real one. The next day, the woman received notice of her husband's death and went to the hospital. She lifted the sheet and immediately put on an act, punching and cursing her husband. Two friends quickly tried to stop her, and a man disguised as a doctor told her she was hurting her deceased husband. The woman, pretending to be clueless, questioned how a dead person could feel pain. Knowing very well that her husband was only pretending to be dead, she then hit him 1,000 times to let out her anger. Everyone present was shocked by her actions. At that moment, the mistress arrived. The woman remembered the strand of hair she saw on the bed the previous night, and asked who the mistress was. The friends were anxious, urging the mistress to leave quickly, fearing she would ruin their plan. But the mistress, fully aware that the woman was the man's wife, remained arrogant, even bringing the husband's portrait and, along with the fake doctor, tricked the woman out of $10,000. After the mistress left, the woman noticed the portrait was covered in dust, and suspected her husband had been planning his fake death for a while. The friends quickly explained that the portrait was just made. The woman pretended to believe their lie. She then called a charity organization, expressing her intention to donate all her husband's organs. The friends grew anxious upon hearing this, but couldn't reveal the truth about her husband's fake death. Soon, the doctor and nurses entered the room, showing her a medical organ donation consent form for her to sign. The friends tried hard to dissuade her from signing, but as the wife, she had the right to donate her husband's organs. She asked the doctor about the best time for donation, and he replied that sooner was better, but a full examination would still be done to ensure the body was suitable for donation. Upon hearing that another exam would be done, the friends worried the fake death would be exposed. Suddenly, a nurse rushed in, saying there was a patient in urgent need of a kidney transplant, and that her husband's death within the past 6 hours made him an ideal donor. The woman eagerly prepared to sign to donate her husband's kidney. The friends once again tried to stop her, but with the fake death certificate they had provided, they couldn't convince her not to donate his organs, and the fake doctor signed it. If it's a forged certificate, you're legally liable. Just as the doctor was about to begin the surgery, the director arrived and halted the procedure, stating that according to hospital rules, a final check on the deceased's vital signs was required. The woman didn't want her husband's fake death exposed, so the organ donation was cancelled, determined to make sure his fake death would become a real one. After the doctors left, the friends finally relaxed and began to dress the man. The woman questioned why they were putting clothes on a dead man, especially since he'd soon be sent to the crematorium. Just then, funeral home staff entered the room, ready to take her husband for cremation. The friends wanted to accompany him but were firmly refused by the woman.